Hi friends, and welcome to M Avenue. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I did on my nails. As promised, I did take the old set down and I did this beautiful cat eye design on it. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. I wasn't able to film doing all this, but I can show you on this exactly what I have used. I have a piece of lint. I don't know what this is doing here. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how I went ahead and did this. Okay, so first things first. Well, I have the nail tips here. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. If I'm going to use this, then I'm gonna have to glue them on and just kind of make like a press on nails. So I'm gonna have to do the other 5 fingers, obviously. So I'm still deciding if I should or shouldn't. I don't know what to do, to be honest, but let's just prep them. Let me just show you how I would do it if I would put them on my nails. So let's start with that. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm going to go ahead and buff a little bit. Do not judge my buffer. I use it for all kinds of projects. Well, I shouldn't call them projects, but rather all kinds of designs that I'm not necessarily putting this on my nail. But once again, I'm showing you exactly what I did, okay? All right. So we're gonna buff this using just any buffer you have. It really doesn't matter. Okay, we're just gonna remove the shine, basically. So the rest of the gel is gonna adhere to the nail tip. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat all this, go through all 5, in your case 10 fingers. All right, and I'm just gonna do this. All right, just gonna remove the dust a little bit. You don't have to go crazy, just a little bit, so we remove that shine. Basically, that's our goal. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Hopefully you can hear me okay. My microphone decided to die on me. Actually, the batteries are gone, are drained, so I totally forgot to plug it in. Oh well. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think you can hear me just fine. It's just I like using an external mic. I just feel, you know, you have a better sound quality. Anyways, let's just continue. Okay, so I did this. Hopefully I'm in focus. I have a new setup here for recording these videos, so I'm just trying to kind of learn where I'm in focus and, you know, how you can see it better. Okay, all right. So once again, you're just gonna go ahead and buff the tips or your nails or your extensions. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. First of all, if you're gonna apply it on your artificial that's already attached to your nail, right, or not, I always like to use a base coat. This is just gonna help making sure my gel application is gonna be smooth. Okay, in fact, let me just try to kind of remove a little bit of the dust. Sometimes you get dust and lint and gel are best friends. No, I'm kidding. They're not. So it's attracting all the dust and lint, even the one you didn't know you had. It's gonna be on your nail, so make sure it is clean, there's nothing on it. All right, so we're gonna use any base coat that you have. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the one I'm gonna use today is by Model 1 base coat. Okay. All right, so let's just go ahead and use that. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just use like just not too much. Okay, you don't have to go crazy with this. And obviously now, because those are, you know, just tips, I'm able to go this way. Obviously, if you do it on your own nail, you're not gonna be able to do this, right? So you're just gonna have to use this direction, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. And just make sure I'm going to cover the entire nail. Once again, this is optional, but I like using this once again because I feel at the end of the day, I feel like my gel application is much smoother, better finish. I don't know, you have a much better quality. Like the end result is gonna look much better than when I'm not using it. Sometimes I forget, to be honest. I forget sometimes, okay? But I can tell I haven't used the base coat. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. That's what Model 1's is requiring, I believe. No, for actually it's only 30 seconds. That's great. Perfect. Only 30 seconds. Usually all the, you know, different companies, the curing time is different. So make sure you read it. See, I could have swear that this is gonna be a minute, but no, it's only 30 seconds. So that is good. Okay. All right. So after you cure this for 30 seconds, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead and grab any black gel polish that you have. For instance, I have this from Yochi. I don't know how to pronounce it, or I have a couple. It doesn't really matter as long as it's a nice, you know, black gel paint. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and apply a thin coat of this. Oops, like I mentioned, you have to be careful with the lint. I don't know where that came from. It's crazy. Anyways, okay, see, just like I mentioned, you have to make sure you have no lint. Even when you're super careful, you're still gonna end up with one. I don't know where it's coming from, but yeah. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully I'm in focus. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up this real quick. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and paint this. Okay, just gonna go back. And like I said, just a thin coat is gonna be enough. Okay, just a thin coat. It doesn't have to be super thick. In fact, because it's black, you have to do multiple, like if you want multiple layers, or if you want it to be super black, you have to go multiple layers, but thin ones. Don't go like slap it on, okay? Don't just put it on, just call it a day. No, make sure you do, you know, very thin. See, I'm going back into the bottle, removing some of that gel polish. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit, and I just want to make sure I'm spreading it evenly everywhere. Make sure you don't leave any spots. If you have to go back, because we can do this at this time, because obviously we haven't cured it yet. Okay, so looks good to me. And when you have it perfect the way you want it, okay, it's all perfect, make sure to check everywhere. If it looks good to you, then you're gonna go ahead and cure this in the lamp, UV lamp 4. Actually, I still have a little spot right here. Okay, now it looks good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cure this in the lamp 4. Once again, just make sure you check the manufacturer what they say, and they say you should cure 1 to 2 minutes. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's a black paint, so this needs a little bit more time to cure. All right, so I just took this out of the lamp. It cured for 1 minute. So now you're gonna grab any, it doesn't really matter. It just so happens I have this from, I believe, Enel Couture. Yep, Enel Couture magic syrup. It doesn't really matter. Just grab whatever magnetic or cat eye, silver. Okay, it has to be silver. Whichever one you have. This is beautiful. So now that this cured, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and actually I'm just gonna grab one by one. Okay, so I'm going to grab this one and I'm just gonna paint it over the black. Make sure to go everywhere, hit all the spots that have black. Make sure you cover that. Okay, perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, and now we're gonna grab our magnet. Okay, and we're just gonna go around like so, just around. Okay, I'm not touching it, I'm just going around it. Okay, because my intention is to bring all the little particles in the middle of the nail. I don't want to do like a straight line or waves or anything. I'm just trying to bring all the particles in the middle. Okay, so I'm just going around. All right, I will show you on the next nail. You see how beautiful this is? I'm going to show you on my next nail how we can do just a straight line and how that's not gonna look good. Okay, so let me just do this and show you how beautiful this is. Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And don't be afraid, just go back and play with it until you have the design you like. Okay, there you go, perfect. That's what I wanted. Now we're just gonna cure it and move on to the next one. Okay, I'm just gonna paint, hit all the spots that have black on it. So this is exactly what I did on my nails. Okay, it's exactly what I did. All right, so let me show you now. You can do this, right? I mean, this is beautiful, but it's not what I'm looking for. That straight line is not what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna try to go around. Once again, I want to bring all the particles in the middle of the nail. All right, let's see. Okay, I think it looks good. Look how beautiful it moves. Okay, yeah, I like it. Okay, and whenever you have the perfect design that you want, there you go. You're just gonna go ahead and cure it. just cure that for 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Let's grab the other. Just do the middle finger. Okay, perfect. Let's grab our magnet and achieve our beautiful design. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to bring all the particles in the middle. It's gonna look beautiful when we're gonna be done, because we still have one more step to go to achieve that beautiful deep red. Okay, let's see. It's fun, but I'm not struggling necessarily. It's just it's really difficult. It's kind of a learning curve with this. You know, you just have to play with it until you get it right. Okay, I think maybe here and here. Perfect. All right, once again, we're gonna cure that for 30 seconds. All right. Okay, and then we have 2 more and we're done. Okay. Okay. Let's see. A little bit more. Hopefully we can get this nice without struggling too much, right? If you've never used this, you got to give it a try, and you're going to be super frustrated at first because it's really hard to control the particles. You just kind of have to learn where you have to hold the magnet. Some work very good, some not so much. It really depends. But I'm sure if you have a good cat eye gel, like a good quality one. Actually, I take that back. Sometimes you have ones that are not a known brand and they have very good products. So no, not really. It's just kind of like you have to try different ones and see whichever one works best for you. All right, so here we are. Last one. Just gonna try to cover all the black spots. Be sure not to add too much, okay? We don't want it to be lumpy and bumpy and, you know. Okay. So here we go. I could do this all day. I could just sit here and just play with this gel all day long. It's fascinating. Okay. All right. I think I like this one. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. And while that cures in the lamp, we are done for now with the magnet. We're done with this. So we're just going to put it away. And then we're going to grab whatever jelly color you have. Okay. I don't have that many. To be honest, I think in my collection, this is the only jelly. I might have 1 or 2, maybe. Not sure. But, okay, this one is also done. All right. So now you're going to see the magic happen, okay? Now you're going to see it. So, they look beautiful just like that. If you're going for this kind of like metallic vibe, then that's it. Top coat it if you want to or not. You don't have to. Actually, with this, you're gonna have to top coat it. I would top coat this. I wouldn't leave it just like that. But If you want to go for this, you can just wear them just like that. It's beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay? But what we're going to do, we're going to grab a jelly color. For instance, if you have blue, you're gonna have a different result. But for now, we have this. It's this red color. Just watch the magic happen. So we're just gonna grab some more because I didn't have enough. And look at this. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially now because I have this red, right? I don't have other jelly colors. I'm pretty sure you can make your own jelly colors, but I mean, it might be fun to make them. Why not? But I don't have time for that. I'm just gonna, and honestly, I like to buy different ones and then just kind of use that. I don't like to make my own. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want to use it without having to make it. So anyways, okay, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. You have, you know, that dimension, you have that cat eye underneath. Look at this. Wow. I mean, I just did mine, but these are so beautiful. Maybe I'll make the other 5 fingers and wear this with, you know, just glue them on because they're beautiful. And I do believe these are my sizes. Yeah. And I can just wear this for a few days or a week or until I get bored. There you go. Okay. So like I said, you don't have to have it. Okay, say you don't have it, okay? If you don't have it, if you don't have the jelly, then what I would suggest, so you don't have to, if you want to just do it now, say you do have the cat eye, the gray cat eye. Let's just cure this. Okay, say if you have this, you have the black gel, you have the base coat or not. Like I said, that's optional. I just prefer to use it because it gives me a smooth application. But say you don't have the jelly, but you do have a red laying around and some base coat. Actually, I take it back, it does come in handy. If you don't have a jelly color, then what you can do, grab your base coat and just grab any I don't know, any gel, any red. For instance, I have this one, right? It's a red Christmassy type color. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna grab some base coat and then mix with a little bit of this red or whatever red you have laying around and mix it, but don't add too much, okay? Just a little bit, because you have to have that jelly like color. You don't want it to be opaque, okay? So you can use that if you want, if you don't have one laying around, okay? You can make your own real quick and use that. Okay, let's see here. So look at this. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Look at this. They're so beautiful. So beautiful. In person, they're stunning. They're stunning in person. You have to do, at least give it a try. Make this one time and let me know, you know, how it went for you. Just try it. You're not gonna regret it, okay? And what we're going to do now, we're just gonna go ahead and add your preferred top coat. I just happen to have this one laying around. Once again, I believe it is from Max Estrada, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay, so we're just gonna top coat this. And the nice thing about this one in particular, I'm not sure what kind of top coat you have, but this one in particular, it's a no wipe top coat, so you don't have to wipe it, which is good. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish top coating this, and then we're just gonna cure it for 1 minute. Once again, I think this is 30 seconds, but I'm gonna have to double check. If not, we're just gonna do 1 minute. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and that's our final result. I'm just gonna go ahead and cure it for a minute, and that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I usually try to post at least once a week. So yeah, if you like it, give me a like, subscribe like I said, and I'll see you in my next video.